dude. He's like, oh, got 3 cases of home wreckers here, and I was like, what? And he's like, you can
Big
have them.
Vic boys,
I was
dude.
like, all right, we'll keep those, bud.
See, that'd be a fun company to make. We're gonna make some sausages, and we're gonna call them. We got the home wreckers. We've got the baby carrots.
And then we got the he's just a friends. You know what I'm saying? The little
my God,
guys. They're
see?
just like
All
this
right.
big, and it's just like, don't worry, honey, he's just a
Name
friend.
'em- just give them all wiener names and stuff, you know.
Anyway, we are live, of course.
Ah,
Welcome.
damn it! I fucking knew it, dude.
Welcome to Velocity Entertainment, where each and every Monday we gather around this table and talk about news that includes but is not limited to movies, TV shows, video games, anime, music, and we talk about it and we say what we want and we don't care. Monetization be damned. Strikes be damned. We say what we want, you know?
Oh man, did
Does
we
it tell you if you get a strike? Like, do you?
did we get in trouble?
Yeah,
with
but you
that?
really only get strikes if you like play copyrighted stuff. So like if we were sitting here like, all right, who can sing Creed's Higher the best? And then I start playing Creed's Higher, I'd probably get a strike for that.
So
fair.
stay away from the Beatles, right? Because that's
Yeah, Led Zeppelin, anything music really.
Stay away from
sometimes,
the Beatles.
sometimes some of the trailers that we watch, I'm like, I've never gotten a strike, thankfully, but like some of the trailers will play like a song, and I'm like, maybe
muted.
shouldn't play that song, but we haven't gotten striked for any trailers yet.
I feel
So
like if we're
comes to
Thus
mind.
far.
promoting something too, it's not like we're making money from this. Really,
I mean, we do, yeah. I mean,
promotions.
subs and commercials. Like a commercial will run before the podcast.
Does it? Oh,
Yeah, and then like usually halfway through. But I mean, we get like fucking 60 cents from that, I think.
well, damn. Maybe we should play like YouTube. I've been watching YouTube videos.
I
and
mean,
it's
technically,
an
I
ad
can go
every
to
fucking 5 minutes.
technically I can go to Stream Manager and run a commercial every time I hit the button. But like if nobody's there to watch it, I don't think you make anything. So
Oh.
I fucking can't.
otherwise, you could just sit there and just run commercials all night. You
Speaking
know?
of Twitch being real stupid, wouldn't let me fucking on.
let him sign into his. Let him sign in.
Wouldn't let me sign in all week last week, right? Just clicked on the link and I'm already in.
But you're a subscriber, so you probably shouldn't have commercials, right? And you do have.
No,
one.
I did lapse. I let it lapse because I want to have that first Pokemon name for Wednesday.
Name the starter.
We'll see.
I'm gonna name. Yeah, Johnny and I have already decided.
Who are the?
We're doing all hooker names and
Torchic,
prostitute.
Mudkip, and Trico.
It's either gonna be Swampert
Oh, yeah,
or
Mudkip.
Blaziken.
Really? You guys haven't done a grass starter yet, though. You know, keep that in mind.
Yeah, we'll keep
I-
it in
I'm
mind,
not
but
gonna-
we won't do it.
I ain't gonna
We
make
won't
you do
fucking
nothing.
Do it. Blaziken?
I'd rather go with Mudkip.
I do like the typing of Mudkip. Blaziken fucking wrecks shop though with that fighting move. What's the Brave
Sky
Bird?
Uppercut.
All I'm saying,
Doesn't
guys.
he know Brave Bird? Isn't that like 120 fucking?
You're thinking like Gen 4 Plus. That's when Brave Bird was introduced.
Oh,
But
Isn't
it's
this Gen
Sky
4?
Uppercut, which I think you would also.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either.
Anyway, I'd just like to send a message to the Pokemon Company. Like, what happened? You know, like ever since Blaziken, we need more firefighting starters. You know, like put some more in there, you cowards.
I mean, we get one right after this too.
And
Chip
after
jar.
that, and I'm being facetious.
Oh,
Like the next like 4 fire
Are
starters are all
firefighting.
fighting.
Oh.
So like I'm being a
Incineroar looks like a fighting type.
and it isn't weird.
What is it?
It's
What
a-
is
it's
He
it?
looks like
wrestler.
he's the one that looks like a wrestler, the professional wrestler.
Yeah,
I
but
think it's just fire or dark, right?
Fire Dark, yeah.
Yeah.
Fire Dark.
But yeah, Embor. And,
Embor's firefighting.
and
Infernape.
Infernape.
Oh, I know about Infernape. Infernape's my dog.
Yeah.
That motherfucker quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, if you're not familiar with the show, you can tune in to twitch.tv/velocitypod where you can subscribe to the podcast. You can follow the podcast and you can interact with us live in the chat where we talk about our weekly subjects. Today, we have New Year's resolutions for the podcast, things we'd like to see the podcast do in 2025. I'm going to write them all down. That way we can keep track of them. And then as we get them done, I say we cross them off. Hey, Born in the chat says he loves you, Zach.
Oh man,
What a sweet guy.
make
there.
me a blush.
If you're more of an audio podcast listener, that's okay too, because you can go to Spotify. That's right, Spotify. Type in Velocity Entertainment and find over 200 hours of content for you to listen to and binge watch. Some of it's old. That's fine. You can have me inside of your ears for almost more than 200 hours. You can find classics like all 4 of the annual Velocity Awards, in which we did last week, the 5th annual.
Oh, I would say I'm pretty sure we are.
The 4 before last week's, I should say. There's 5 total. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, but don't forget, on those sites, you can now rate podcasts with stars, and you can also comment on podcasts on Spotify now, too. Really weird. So if you listen to an episode on Spotify, drop a comment. Be like, yo, these guys sound really attractive. And you'd be right. At least 1/3 right. I'll let you guys argue. we all know who it is. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like,
We all know.
of course you're in charge. Of course.
We all know. It's fine.
Was it Thor? I'm trying to.
Yeah, that was Thor. He's like, yeah, we all know who's really in charge. Me. He's like, yes, of course. Absolutely.
For sure. Obviously.
The rigmarole is kind of over. We got past our awards show. We got past all of our rankings. Tuesday nights, Tanner's going to get back to streaming Kingdom Hearts here soon. Wednesday nights, we're going to start Pokemon Emerald. If you haven't checked out the finale, it's up on YouTube now. It's about 3.5 hours. These boys started at like 6 o'clock and went until the end of Johto. Did they become Johto Masters? I don't know. Did I spoil it in the thumbnail? Probably. But go check out the video anyway. It's a lot of fun. A lot of cool shit happens. We lose a lot of Pokemon. It's great.
Berry Pussy.
Very pussy.
Nice.
Hung in there. That was great. I couldn't believe it. He was
Making
my dog.
Fun of it the entire route, and then finally, it came in clutch.
Came in clutch, dude.
Like, if we got to be real about the Elite Four battles, like worst person ever, Haunter.
Yep.
MVP, Berry Pussy.
Yep.
Easy.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do the most, but like he definitely had the most heart.
He
Listen.
came in clutch when
Listen,
we
I
needed
just,
him.
Like,
I'm
I
not
think
going to
MVP
give the MVP to Dragonite.
I think MVP is Lugia, honestly.
Lugia was,
because
yeah.
It did the most.
That's fair.
However, if we're going in terms of heart, what counts here? That dog in you?
Yeah.
Berry Pussy.
Berry
all day.
Pussy.
Fucking name.
Berry Pussy, Captain Africa, and Blue Chew
Blue Chew.
About that.
ran that shit.
Thank you, Jordan.
Thank you, Jordan.
Yeah, so check out those
Salute
streams Wednesdays
Captain
at 8:30. We're starting Emerald, so that's really dope. Game Boy Advanced Emerald,
Dope.
and it's back. It's back on the Game Boy Advanced emulator, so there could be some surprises in store. You never
I
know.
saw you downloading it too on Wednesday. I was like, oh hell yeah, brother.
So you never know. There
Hell
could be
yeah,
there
brother.
could be some customized surprises in there for you. I kind of couldn't do it for Johto because of it was on DS, which made it very, very hard. A lot harder to mod those ones. But maybe there's some fun surprises along the journey of this one. You never know.
I really hope Mike shows up. I haven't seen Mike in about 2 years.
He said he was going to Johto, but who knows? He could have ended up in Unova, you know?
Maybe he just died.
Unova, oh my gosh.
Maybe he got super AIDS. Who knows?
Maybe he shows up on Route 1 with a level 100 Beedrill. You never know. Just wipes your team. That's the end of the Nuzlocke, you know?
Early night, boys.
Damn.
Of course, there is no show without the men across from me. We have the long hair, don't care, thug nasty, dropping them in the dirt, laying down the hurt. The all-knowing, almost Samoan, dishing out crosses, taking no losses, bouncy as girls and Sioux Falls. Tanner else.
Fuck yeah.
And who does that again?
Me.
Okay.
He stole it from me.
I don't even remember who did it
He's
first.
the Auburn wonder, tearing haters asunder when you see the lightning. Prepare for the thunder and lock up your G-darn waifus. Zach Lind.
No, I don't like it. No.
No, do it. No, now you got to do it every fucking time.
Fuck.
Yeah. Got to go
Would you
cross.
he go or what? Is that what you did?
No, he just did the little
Like ears.
ears. I vote you go cross-eyed and stick your tongue out every time. I think it's cute.
That's a he go.
Yeah, do what he said.
Ah.
However
me
he
and
just
Jordan-
said that, do that.
Me and Jordan had talked about whatever Tokyo and stuff this year. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool later in the summer, blah, blah, blah. He's like, hell yeah, sends me the Japanese flag emoji. I'm like, cool. I sent him like the just drippiest, like wettest tongue of Higo picture I could find on Google.
Jesus.
And blocked.
Jesus H.
Anyway, he hasn't messaged me
Christ.
back in like 4 hours. So,
Yeah.
who knows?
Just still beating it, dude. Crazy. Crazy.
He's like, I get done and then I accidentally open the phone again and I see it again. I'm
It's
like,
just still on that page.
damn it. Other than that, that's all the streams we have planned so far. Like I said, we're moving into 2025, and I don't want to talk too much about what I'm planning because I want to get to that segment and then talk about it. But there's some fun stuff I want to do in 2025. But first
We have a game that comes out this month, don't we?
is January, right?
January, yeah. Or is it February we start getting stuff?
IDK. I'd have to
IDK.
look.
IDK.
I
But I
think,
wanna-
is it Monster Hunters? I think it's next month.
February is Monster Hunter. Yeah,
Yeah, buddy. Hell
that's
yeah.
a big one. That's a
Hell
big one.
yeah, brother.
Yeah, I kind of a partial chub at the moment for it.
I'm excited, man.
Anyway, how's your guys' week been? Have you done anything new or fun? I mean, it's been. I know we did the Pokemon stream on New Year's, so we didn't really talk about the weekend or the holiday. But I don't know. Did you do anything fun for the New Year's Eve? Get crazy, blow it out, blow out a
just-
bat.
Maybe a little bit. No.
You gotta explain that a little bit more.
We went to the falls to check out the lights before they took them down, and I didn't realize how fucking badass they were this year.
Oh yeah, dude.
They
They
fucking-
sync up with the radio station
Oh,
too.
dude, yeah. Yeah, they do. They wrapped everything up, dude. Like, there was nothing untouched. It was bright as fuck.
Yeah, I made my way down there at 1.2 at some point December. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
I remember somebody saying that they take them down at a certain point, and I was like, well, let's hurry up and go check them out quick before they take them down. And it was fucking awesome. Other than that, the New Year's was pretty chill. Went out for a couple beverages, went to bed early, got up at a decent time for once on New Year's. So it was kinda
Yeah,
nice.
we played Uno and Cards Against Humanity at my dad's house until midnight. Then I got Taco Bell on the way home.
Cards Against Humanity with your dad. That's
Nah, he was watching. I was playing with my cousins, but
okay. Because I don't think like my parents would not be able to
Well, and-
comprehend that.
and like my dad was watching and like just like rolling laughing in the background. Like he's just not that kind of a parent, you know, who's like super like bothered by that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't want to play or anything, but like he thinks it's funny when I lay down like, you know, razor blade blowjob or whatever it is, you know.
Dude, I thought so. Like, when I was dating Cody, we went up to fucking her parents' farm, and they were like, it was my first time meeting them. We're hanging there. We're gonna play Cards Against Humanity, and I'm like, oh fuck, this is not gonna be good. And then her mom, like, first fucking car deal was just like something like, oh, something outrageous that you probably shouldn't do, and it was like a hand job with no hands, and I'm like, I like this family. This family is fucking wonderful. They're super nice. Good way to get to know people, though. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I'd say.
Yeah.
Figure out, you know, where their brains go.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm glad everybody's New Year's was good. What did I go? Just Nosferatu, which I talked a little bit on the award show. I went and saw on Christmas, but I haven't seen any movies since. I need to see Mufasa.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard the songs are good,
Okay.
but Lin-Manuel Miranda does them, so like they're
Oh.
likely really good.
I did see Borderlands.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oof.
Fucking banger, wasn't it?
Bobby Lee was the only good character. The worst is the costume design was on point. I would say.
Yeah, costumes look good.
But
I didn't hate like Jack Black at the beginning, but like he wore on me real quick, dude. By like halfway through the movie,
Jack Black?
Claptrap.
Oh, sorry. Wait, that was Jack Black?
Yeah. Like halfway through the movie, I'm like, okay, he can shut the fuck up.
Well, no, he was playing the role correctly on that then. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But like Claptrap's not with you throughout the entire game, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you hear him the entire time though.
Occasionally he'll pop in
Echo.
and do stuff on the comms. But like for the most part, yeah, he's not
Also, indestructible. Come on now.
he's not really there like through a lot of it, you know, like the beginning and then missions and stuff. But like, yeah, I just had to like sit with Jack Black as Claptrap for like 2 hours and I'm like, oh god. Yeah, it's not good. And then Bobby Lee was like, it was funny, but like they couldn't even give him like something fun to be like,
Johnny bringing up the whole midget and like, fuck, that would have been great.
yeah, you know, something fun instead of just like, oh, he's a soldier, Crimson Lance soldier. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, that's not fun at
Whack.
all. He couldn't have been like a boss or something, a psycho with like one of the little baby arms, and then like the
Yeah, we didn't see any of that because
no, we didn't see none of that.
I did like how they
I
brought
don't, I
Krieg.
don't know what any of that stuff is.
I did like him.
Yeah, but he shouldn't be there. It's just more stuff I don't like. I'm just like, why is Krieg here?
But-
Like, Krieg doesn't even know these guys. Like, I don't like it, man.
No, I don't like it.
They really
What I do
switched
like
it.
though is motherfucking news. I have 4 news stories for you guys today. 2 in each. 2 video game stories, 2 movie stories. We're going to talk about both of them. First up, we'll start with movies. How about that? According to reports from Deadline, the man known around the world as Aquaman, Jason Momoa, has formally announced his return to the DC universe.
Oh.
Libo. Or
I was going to say, any guesses? As the invulnerable Lobo in Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. There's mixed feelings on this. I don't know. What do you guys? So Lobo's like a bounty hunter who's famous for like hunting down Superman and like all sorts of other
Just gonna say, I was
intergalactic
like, he's a-
like people. He's also killed Santa once in like the comic books.
Hey.
He's a very funny character. What are your thoughts on Jason Momoa coming back to just play somebody completely different?
I
I'm
would.
good with it. It's Chris Evans.
In fucking James Gunn we
mean,
trust.
yeah.
Don't fucking wreck this, dude. I'd like to really love this new DC universe, but we'll see.
Well, yeah, I mean Millie Alcock is Supergirl. Like, come on.
Yeah.
First of all, inspired casting. So
Yeah.
I'm already on the good side of wanting to like this movie. And then Jason Momoa, I mean, yeah, he is. He's been fan casted a lot by people as Lobo on the internet. But I'm like,
I saw that years ago, dude.
but I'm like, is that too fan servicey? Like, is it just a Twitter casting? You know, that's what people are calling it.
Did he do a good job in Fast 10, Your Seatbelts?
He sure did.
He might be the best Fast and Furious villain that we have.
So, like I
period.
want to say, would that character be very similar to Lobo? Kind of that.
He's not unlike Lobo, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Is like,
That's
if
what I'm
he's
saying,
kind of
like,
like funny, but also like a fucking bad guy. That's
know where he's
basically what he
going.
fucking does. He's hilarious in Fast 10. And he's
Yeah,
also
Lobo's very
a-
funny.
he's
So
a
like I could see it.
badass
you know?
fucking villain. Too.
I'm actually, now that you say that, I forgot about Fast
And-
10 Your Seatbelts.
Yeah, he dude as a funny bad guy, he crushes it, dude.
He's also super jacked already, so he's not like he's gonna have to put on a muscle suit for these roles.
I'm in. 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
10 out of 10.
The casting, I haven't seen. We'll see how these fucking movies go. How long do we have till Superman?
July, I
Oh,
think.
okay. Boo.
So 7 months.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. I forgot to tell you, but if you want to flip that TV on, we're gonna watch a trailer.
Surprise trailer, motherfucker.
Surprise trailer, motherfucker! Marvel's latest Disney Plus animated series is called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. It explores another origin story for the web crawler, but with this one brings some hefty changes as it explores an alternate history that exchanges Tony Stark's tutelage for a mentoring Norman Osborn. The first trailer is full of nostalgia for the 60s comic books that launched the superhero, but with some stuttery, cel-shaded visuals that aren't rubbing everybody the right way. A lot of people aren't really liking the animation style of this show. What was I going to say? That comes from Kotaku, by the way. I just want to credit that.
Who's Kotaku?
It's a news site.
Yeah. It's a news site.
I don't know why I looked at you when I asked that question.
He's like, he don't know.
Even I knew that.
Okay.
I'm assuming it'll be whatever.
Y7 or whatever. I'm trying to guess
Yeah,
what
maybe,
their
maybe
audience
13
are.
or whatever it is.
Because that too is like just that kind of art style definitely would be more of a younger audience.
When you said cell shading, I was like, immediately I was thinking of Spider-Verse, but like it doesn't seem as heavy as that with cell shading.
I think it's more like definitely comic book.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What I
Instead
got
of like
from
I don't know, it seems really. I guess the other one seems like splotchy.
Yeah, it's like played at a slower frame rate,
Okay.
and then it's also cell shaded to give it that like laggy feeling,
Yeah.
which I think is kind of meant to inspire like a comic book feel.
Yeah,
because
I like
like static images are in a comic book. I kind of mess with it. I mean, everybody like wants something different, and then when they do something different, they're like, "Well, this isn't the same."
Well, it's not CGI.
So it's like-
it's not
So it's like
anime.
yeah, exactly. Or
Rick and Morty did. The
if it just looked
anime,
exactly
stuff
like
that.
X-Men '97, then everybody would just be like, "Well, how come they're fucking playing it safe? They're not willing to try anything new. They're just going the safe route." So
Bunch
it's
of
like,
little
you're damned if you do,
bitches.
you're damned if you don't. Unfortunately,
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
damned if you do, damned if you don't. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Jumping into some gaming news, fans of Marvel Rivals are in for a treat this week as the newest heroes of season 1 hit the battlefield, the Fantastic Four. They arrive on January 10th, and they will bring the first family of Marvel into the fight. Little is known on how each member will play, but it's safe to assume that things like the Thing will run as like a Vanguard, which is like a tank in the game. At the very least, and the Human Torch will likely be like a flying DPS, not unlike Iron Man, just kind of flying around shooting enemies with fireballs and stuff from a distance. I would assume. We haven't seen him yet, so we don't know. I think Invisible Girl would be a cool healer.
Does she heal in the comic?
Well, no, but like neither does, like Jeff the Shark or Mantis, and they're both healers in the game. So
Did you say Jeff the
Jeff
Shark?
the Land Shark. Yep.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, he's a little baby shark with little corgi legs. You just have to look it up. Jeff the Shark. Jeff the Land Shark.
I'm already intrigued.
It's worth it. I think it'd be pretty sweet if she was a healer because I think there's a lot of creative ways they'd be able to like make it work with her powers. But we can only wait to see for now because we just haven't seen any gameplay of them yet. But yeah, I think it'd be cool if she could like use an invisible barrier to like seal off an enemy or whatever, and any allies in the barrier like get small portions of health or something. That would be cool. But it is what it is. We'll see. Marvel Rivals free to play season 1 starting January 10th. Go play it if you haven't. It's a lot of fun. Also, if there's like 5 DPSs on your team, don't fucking pick a DPS.
Yeah.
We want
From
variety,
experience?
dog. We want variety. No, because your team is super one-sided if everybody's just dealing damage. No, there's nobody to absorb. There's no vanguards or tanks to absorb blows and take the front. There's no healers to help anybody heal. It's just all of these people who just want to be Iron Man and Spider-Man. Like, oh, fuck it. And you lose every time. So it is what it is. Last news story I got, maybe the most exciting. We'll see. I want to get your thoughts. The Pokemon Company has declared 2025 the year of Eevee. Of course, referring to the upcoming TCG themed release called Prismatic Evolutions, themed entirely around Eevee and its evolutions. Alongside that, merchandise and new products featuring Eevee will be released throughout the year, but this, of course, begs the question, will we see a new Eevee evolution? It's been 11 years since we were introduced to Sylveon in 2014. In Generation 6. Like, so
The
long
fairy
ago.
type.
Yeah.
And fans have been clamoring for a new Eeveelution for years.
Yeah.
But with such a bold claim as the year of Eevee, will we see a new one? And what would you like it to be? Do you think, like, if they're saying that, then it's
Like
definitely implies that either in ZA or in the next mainline game, there's going to be a new Eeveelution. It certainly implies that, does it not?
I would love to see all 18 types get an Eevee evolution, but
It's too late for that. I mean, they've squandered it for 11 years. Think how far we could be right now.
yeah. But I would love to see either Dragon or Steel.
I agree. I agree. Dragon
I think
would
I
be
was saying
sick.
Dragon was the one I wanted last time we talked about this.
Dragon would be sick. I'm almost kind of leaning. Steel would be dope. I think it's Bug or Steel for me because I think a Bug type Eevee would be dope, dude. Like give it like the screen
Compound eyes.
Venonat eyes. Give it like antenna ears. I think that it'd be cute. You know, just a little bug, a little squishy.
You know, be like. I feel like also like an Eevee fighting type would be fucking sick, dude. Just put it back up on its fucking.
On its hind legs or whatever, and it's up there
dude.
like ready to
that's
throw
what I'm
them
saying,
on.
like, yeah.
Kangaroo style.
That would
But
be
here's
dope.
the thing: you put Eevee on its hind legs and make it like taller, like. You know what I mean? You know. Then Zach's gonna put
They troll us.
low pony away, and
They troll us the hardest. Here's what they're going to do. They said it's the year of Eevee, so they're going to give Eevee an Eeveelution normal type, and it's just going to be bigger Eevee.
Okay, Dundam Sparse.
Dun-dun-spar. They're going to dun-dun-spar us, dude. That'd be the biggest troll of the year. They're like, hey, man, we said it was the year of Eevee, not the year of Eeveelutions. So here's a normal type Eeveelution. And it's
I do
just
have to say
Eevee, but a little bigger.
That would be pretty cool to see an evolution of just Eevee, but you got to bring someone else with it though. You can't
I would
just
agree.
have a normal type.
I could love the troll. It's just Eevee, but like 6 pixels bigger. It looks exactly the same, but just a little bit bigger. I could get the troll, but then they're like, all right, that's funny. That's actually in the game. Here's the real Eeveelution. And then they debut, you know, Steelion or whatever they want to call it, you know?
Eevee, bigger Eevee.
Drakeon. Drakeon.
So I did share the song that you made,
Yeah?
and Devin's never heard of it. Fuck, it's still a banger.
Which one?
The AI one?
Oh,
Yeah, the low punny one.
Is that the Kissin'? Is it the Kissin' Lopunny in the club one or whatever? Or is that
That's the
the
Zach one, not the Tanner one.
Kissin' Pokemon one?
The low punny.
It's the Zach one.
It's been a while since I've heard. I made 2 of Zach.
Oh,
Remember Zach really
Well, it's
likes
definitely not the Tanner one, then.
Zach really likes Kissin' Pokemon, and then the
Yep.
other one was like Lopunny, Secret Lopunny or something like that. I forgot what that one was called.
Yeah.
gay.
Like, I'm not going to share it on Facebook for 100%, but
We know.
my grandma's got Facebook.
We already sent them to everybody named.
My mom has Facebook. My dad told me like, you might want to watch what you put on there. There's a lot of things
Now,
to get rid of.
we have Pokemon ZA coming. Is that where we see an evolution, or do they wait until a mainline game?
I'm going to put my boner away. Mega Evolution, Evolutions.
All of them? Oh. Do they do all of them, or do they pick a couple of like the fan favorites, like Umbreon and, and Jolteon?
Jolteon. Sylveon is also a huge fan favorite.
Or does Eevee just get a Mega Evolution, and it's just like a monster mixed of all its evolutions, like a thing?
What is it? Because I haven't actually finished Scarlet and Violet. The terrestrialized turtle thing.
Yeah, Terrapagos.
Yeah, like it has all the typings or something like that, or like.
Yeah, its shell has like all of them on it. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool. But not unlike Mew, you know. Mew can learn any type move. Just
A lot
saying.
of poison type.
Poison type Eevee?
Yeah.
You want like horns on it, or you want it to like drip like acid?
Yeah, kind of look like a muck.
Well, it's got to be purple. So I'm trying to think like.
Yeah, and then you cross a little bit into Espeon territory if it's too purple. I guess Espeon's kind of pink.
dark purple, like dark.
Yeah,
dark
like
purple.
muck purple?
Muck purple.
Okay,
yeah.
that's.
Sludgy on. Don't at me.
I mean, I feel like Toxeon would be better.
Toxeon, yeah, Toxeon sounds good too.
Toxeon rolls off the tongue. I heard a rumor, and I never investigated to see if it was true, but like I heard a rumor that the reason they haven't made a new evolution in so long is because all of these fan designs of them are really good, and they don't want to like fucking copy any of them.
Kind of the same thing with Flygon Mega.
Right. It's like, well, now if we put one out and it's not as good as some random fan drawing, everybody's going to be like, this is stupid. How come they didn't just take this design? Blah,
I
blah,
mean,
blah.
the Dunsparce.
I fucking love the Dunsparce, dude.
Fuck,
I don't give a
God.
shit what anybody
They've
says,
done
dude.
Gen 2 so
Justice
dirty.
for the Dunsparce, man.
Dunsparce.
So if it has 3 segments, is it Dunsparce?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? If we get to the point where it's like dun 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 sparse.
Fucking Jesus. It's like Phalanx.
I fucking love it, dude. I love like troll meme Pokemon evolutions like that. It just makes me laugh so much. I wish there
I
was
guess
more.
that's not really a troll one.
Yeah, Foreverig's not really. Yeah, I wouldn't say. But like the Dunsparce is so good, dude. Like, they literally just looked at it and it was like, all right, everybody hates this Pokemon.
How can we make it worse?
What should we do to it? Should we make it cool? And they're like, hey, compromise. We make it fucking stupid. Let's add another dun and another section of it.
Stupider.
Dunsparce. And you have ZA. Let's go. Mega Dunsparce is just Mega Dunsparce. And it's just like the world serpent.
Don't
but it's a
drop that
Dunsparce.
Dunsparce.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a good 2024, and you guys are a lot to thank for that. We've had a lot of fun conversations with our Twitch chat and in our Facebook comments, TikTok comments, all of that stuff. You guys have shown up when I make stupid, funny videos or AI songs about these guys, and we appreciate you guys for doing that. Yeah. We did the award show last Monday, so I didn't really have the best opportunity to thank everybody for that. And I did just want to do that real quick and be like, hey, we are small. There's no doubt about that. But the people that do come and watch return to come and watch. And that means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even if we get one subscriber every now and again, like, I don't give a crap about that stuff. It's just come in and talk and let us know what you think. And it just makes the day, makes my freaking day. So thank you guys for that. But now we're moving on to bigger and better things. We're moving on to 2025. You know what that means? That's 365 whole days newer, That's 365 brand new chapters of a book for you to write. And we're going to write some pages here today. We're going to write some wannabe pages here today. The subject of today's show is 2025 podcast resolutions. We did this last year, and I think we did a couple of good. I think we crossed a couple of them off the list. There's a couple we did not. 2024 got kind of bad in the middle-ish, so it kind of derailed the podcast a little bit, but I'm very motivated this year, and I would very much like to set goals and meet those goals within reason. Like, obviously, if somebody's goal is like, let's shoot the podcast in Tokyo, like, that's probably not going to happen.
Hear me out.
But
you're going to be there hopefully this year.
Hopefully, that's the and
then we'll just screen grab you. Tanner and I can try to run the table over there.
Yeah, I guess, maybe.
Or not.
Camera's frozen up again.
Zach, don't move. That way he won't know.
Well, hopefully he didn't capture the face, but
not your face. Any face.
So, without further ado, we're going to jump into resolutions. There it is. Hey-o. Cameras are being a little
janky.
They always do this. They like to not pop up. But it's okay. We got it. Of course, as you can see, we have 3 lists on the podcast. Each one of us with our names over it. Very cool. I'm going to save this graph, and then we can look at it at the end of the year and see how we did.
Why?
I told him I could go with any really good ideas, so I did funny ones. So I have a feeling we're not going to meet any of my...
Not even one serious one?
Nope.
Tanner.
Maybe
Tanner,
one.
Tanner. That's
maybe
fine.
one.
I honestly, I've got a shit list, so.
Okay. Well, my list is pretty good.
Yeah.
Good.
He's going to have the good one, you're going to have the shit one, and I'm going to have the funny one, so you're welcome.
Well, then let's start with Zach, shall we?
All right.
Yeah,
Well, so
shit.
we already kind of do this, but I feel like we're not very consistent. But a monthly or holiday themed
Sure.
episodes. It's like we got February coming up next month, like rom-coms and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
March would be like St. Patrick's Day.
Cinco de Mayo.
I would love to go back on to the. What do you mean? What?
I want a Cinco de Mayo episode.
Actually, shit, yeah. Can we do that, please? I love tamales. No, but
We'll
I
have Johnny on.
Velocity on the road.
spiciest of
That would be also be a fun thing, and I feel like that's a good route with like the monthly and holidays
Hell yeah,
themed
brother.
episodes. Because I mean, what is it? August that doesn't have a holiday in it?
Probably. August is yucky.
Yeah.
When I think of August, all I think of is fucking football 2-a-days.
That was like 20 years ago, Tanner.
14. Close enough.
Getting up there, God.
Close enough.
We're old.
We are. Funny about that. I was talking to my dad today about credit cards and like finance stuff, and I was telling him that I was like, Tally had me get a credit card, so we started building my credit. He goes, "Oh, she seems smart. How much older than you is she?" I was like, she's actually
She's
like
18.
She's actually like 24, so she's just smarter than me."
No,
Whatever.
Just be careful that thing gets paid off. Don't be
Oh
an
no,
idiot.
trust me, we've already tackled all these. Anyways, are we on to Kyle?
We are into you. I'm
We're on to me.
gonna go around in a circle this way.
Okay, gotcha.
Hit me with your best shot.
Special guests that come on and bring an animal, an exotic animal, like a snake or a parrot,
Okay.
or something like that.
I'm kind of liking this. It's not like Crocodile Dundee. Who is the Steve Irwin?
No, it's exactly like Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, bring an alligator on.
Like, hear me out. Like, we'll do our normal show, but like, we'll take turns passing around somebody's, fucking boa constrictor also, or a fucking parrot, or like a lizard.
Can we get how about a tiger?
Well, we got to draw the line.
I mean, it's on the list, I guess.
We got to draw the line somewhere. But, house cat. That's where we'll draw the line.
Michaela,
Oh, yeah.
bring over a cat. You're the only person I know with a cat.
Yeah.
My first one. Let me make sure I center these because I want at least. This is at least. If we want more, that's cool. I loved it. I loved it when we did it. I want at least 2 marathon streams this year. 12-hour marathon streams. That was incredibly fun when we did that.
Nah. Not 2 marathon streams. 1 24-hour stream.
There's streamers that do them. It's just a lot of work.
Sponsored by Celsius.
It gets sponsored by Celsius. Yeah, I'll do a 24-hour.
So actually, kind of segueing into my next one.
For fucking hour
was
22.
I would love for us to find a sponsor.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like we do talk about Pepsi Nitro, which I don't believe are sold anymore. But we do drink a lot of Celsius. But I feel like we could find someone. I feel like we can put out some feelers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And especially, thank you, Blue Chew, for sponsoring today's episode.
Hey, man.
I mean, we've had offers. It's just usually like mobile
Raid.
games,
Yeah, which
is fine. It's just we need to find people that would play those mobile games and then promote it to them because we get money when they join the game and use our code. Because
guess what? If you're not Pokemon TCG, we probably ain't fucking playing, dog.
true that, yeah.
What do you think, Tanner? Your turn.
Back to me. Oh shit, lost my list. Goal: make lots of podcast money so that we can all get really, really fancy, comfortable chairs, like big, fancy, comfy gaming chairs.
Is it bad that I actually like just sitting in not a recliner, but just like a stationary?
Make lots
solid
of money
seat?
for nice chairs.
I want to go up, down, like maybe a back massager thing on it. I'm talking. I want the fanciest of chairs in these fucking.
The worst is I like his ideas, Kyle.
Yeah.
They're gonna be stupid and funny. I promise. Big.
Unattainable, not.
Oh, there's a couple.
Not stupid. So far, none of your ideas have been stupid yet. Like I'm waiting.
Oh, I'm
Like,
saving. I'm
he's like,
saving.
say it.
Oh, I'm saving the stupid ones, dog.
All right.
All right, back to Kyle.
I know we've talked about it before, and we just never really did it because, I don't know whether the funds didn't line up, the timing didn't line up. But this year, I want to attend a con as a podcast, whether we have a booth or we just go to attend. I want to go. I want to take lots of pictures. I want to take lots of videos with people in cosplay. I want to do dumb little interviews with people in cosplay. And, record it all, put it on TikTok or wherever you want to put it, blah, blah, blah. I want to do that for sure this year. I looked up a couple already, and a couple of them are too soon. Chicago Comic Con is coming,
Probably.
but that's in like April. So I'm like, that's a little soon. But maybe things like Minneapolis or
There's got to be something in Omaha or Des Moines.
yeah, Omaha. I think
Is there one in Vegas? That's
probably.
maybe exactly from somewhere like April 18th to the 22nd.
This sounds very
Specific.
yeah.
where you're gonna
That's,
be?
that's where I'm gonna be.
Oh,
All right, Tanner. Back to you. big
Back to
guy.
me. And plug your ears for this one. So we're gonna fire Zach and replace him with Zac Efron because Zac Efron is spelled like the correct version of Zach.
you had me all the way until the last little bit because yeah, if Zac Efron comes on here, I'll give up my seat for him. But does that also roll in that if we get Dwayne the Rock Johnson, can we replace you?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
And I'll just
Sorry,
stand
Kyle.
outside the
I
door
guess you're gonna be the only one.
Hey, I mean, if I got to do a podcast with Zac Efron and Dwayne the Rock Johnson, it might as well be Baywatch 2 in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, sorry, if I have to do it with those guys, you guys can both fuck off. Kick rocks. Sit outside the door. And don't make any noise.
My third one is this is one I've been wanting to do for a while, and I am in active plans to do it. But I want to add another show, a second show, exclusively to video games, where we talk about video game releases, video game news, video game lists, all sorts of video game subjects. You know what I'm saying? And then add video game reviews to that podcast as well. Velocity Gaming. I am in active plans of doing that right now. It's just finding a crew that's willing to do it with me is the tough
By
part.
chance, can you drop the logo? Because you've had the logo for a while too.
Right. Do what to it?
Drop it on the stream, but maybe not. I don't know.
No, I don't have it ready to show on the screen. I'll do that when I have the show like confirmed. I'll show it. But it's basically the Velocity logo, but like with a green and black tint on it, and it looks really dope.
Nice. I'm
I
with
like
it.
it a lot.
Like Shigo.
What's that?
Like Shigo.
Yeah,
Shia?
Shigo, yeah, from Kim Possible.
You're too young for Kim Possible.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, but
Alrighty.
is it back to me?
Zach.
Jack? Oh, sorry.
I got a couple, not that many.
I thought he just went, so I thought it went back to me. Or no,
Wait.
is it? Oh, yeah, you're
we're
right.
doing
You're right.
counterclockwise.
I messed up the rotation.
I think this is something that's attainable. Would be doing some more charity work here in Sioux Falls. It's kind of a group bonding. I mean, we've got so many members that have been on our podcast. I bet you they would be also willing.
I'm sure
to.
they would love to do something like that. Yeah, even if we just did like a giveaway, you know, like bring in whatever, donate whatever.
There's always what we did when I was working with or I was on tour with Nico. Is like they just do a weekend where everybody like volunteers at the banquet and just takes like shifts for the whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They volunteer there for meals and stuff.
Especially
Or just one group goes at one time, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us who are like pretty consistent hosts and guests on the show. And I think that'd be, I don't know, I think more than a bunch of them would probably be down to do that on a weekday or on a weeknight or something, weekend night.
Cool.
I know
I like that.
The Lions Club, when I was out in Montana, my grandpa was huge into it, and they wanted my dad to join.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad's 60, and they all had 30 years on him. So they're getting old members. So it'd be nice to be able to help people like that out. They do a lot of good things, especially in Montana, and I think there's one out here in the Sioux Falls area.
I like it. Yeah, we can also do charity streams too in the future. There are charity streams that you can set up with certain charities, and then all the subs you get, all of the gifts you get, blah blah blah, during the stream are donated to the charity. So that basically anybody that sees that you're doing a charity stream can come in and be like, "Oh, this is freaking awesome!" Drop 10 gifted subs, and then all of that money goes to charity instead of the page, of course. But it's a good cause, you know what I'm saying?
But like fancy new chairs. hear me out.
All right, Tanner, now it's back to you.
All right, that's the one I've been waiting for.
Cover my ears again?
No, keep them open, baby.
Okay.
So you know how we've been doing the food thing? Like we were talking about doing more food things and going and trying like fries and stuff. We do that, but we bring a sex worker along. So that way, while we're going around to these places and we're trying food, we have a sex worker in the car and we can ask them all kinds of questions about what they do. Instead of us talking about our days while we're driving from drive-through to drive-through.
I mean, it's
How
kind
do I
of
write that down? Food
and porn, baby.
with.
I mean, it's
escort.
kind of like hot wings.
Well,
but
I
with,
didn't mean escort. Just like somebody with an OnlyFans, maybe. I don't know. And not
how
just Kyle.
about an only pause?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting idea. I'll give you that. Like, it's not boring.
It's for the
sure.
conversation while we're going from place to place. Because last time, you know what we talked about? How our days went and Mike's driving skills.
Both were awful, I believe.
Porn star in the car. Talk to us. Shit while we're trying food.
Shit, wasn't there like a midget?
You know who never
stripper
turns
that
down
came
free food?
into, Sioux
Sex
Falls?
workers.
That's true. They don't.
Huh?
Wasn't there like a midget that came into Sioux Falls to Scarlett's?
Oh, there was a whole midget strip show at
Yeah.
Biggs.
Yeah, big.
Yeah, you don't remember me freaking out about that?
No, why the fuck didn't you invite me?
I found out that I have a phobia of midgets that night.
Seriously?
Dude, I'm so serious, dude. They're like, does anybody want to get off first and like go home? And I was like, I am so fucking uncomfortable right now. They walk funny and they walk towards me. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What the? I was freaked out and I was like, nope, I'm out, dude. Send me home.
There's still people, Tanner.
Yeah, terrifying people.
Wait, so did your kids never scare you then?
No, here's where it gets fucked up. No, because my kids walk normal.
Ah. Okay.
That's what fucks me up.
Yeah, that's
is
messed
the way
up,
they
man.
walk, and they come at me. And I'm like, I don't like the way you're walking at me right now, and it scares me. And I've never kicked anybody, but thought about it.
I like how I know this now because
It's so bad. People at work that know about this now are just like, if they see somebody that's like really short, and they're like, Tanner. I'm like, stop. I'll go in the back room right now.
My next one is all but confirmed to be starting probably not this week, but probably next week. The return of In Review. We got it set for Sunday at like 9 or 10 o'clock so far, so before D&D. And we're going to start with Rocky. We're going to come back to Rocky and do Rocky In Review. So
Here I was saying, I was like, I might not have time for this movie.
Tim was like, oh, fuck. You talking Rocky, dog?
You know what I do have time for? You know what I have so much time for? Is Rocky.
Yeah, Nick is for sure confirmed to be back for the In Review podcast. And then other than that, I'm building the roster currently. I got to reach out and see if maybe Jordan wants to come do it. Maybe Blake could probably come do it. You know what I'm saying?
Jordan will wear his Apollo Creed shorts.
you can't just say that. Hopefully he does. He's gonna do it though.
You know Jordan?
No.
He would. And I'm pretty sure he has a couple pairs of those.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, one tie style and one boxing style. American flag shorts. Hell yeah, brother.
All right, Zach, what do you think?
So kind of going off of your Rocky, but I would love to do some more MMA shows. I did enjoy that when you guys were doing that.
It
Like
was-
the MMA podcast?
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. We ran out of people to talk to. That
We
was the
did. It
trouble.
was like we got all the local people, a couple pros.
And then we straight up ran out of fighters to talk to. That was the issue with that one.
Yeah, it was fun though, and we could still kind of do it like this, but less guests and just talk about MMA stuff.
Yeah.
But the guest made it fucking fun.
You guys do a lot of the watching at like the gym, correct? Recently.
Yeah, if it's like a big enough card, we'll usually do like a watch party at the gym. What do you think, Tanner? You out of them?
No, this is my last one.
Okay.
This is not the craziest one. I don't know why I saved this one for last, but I did. We take the table thing back out and put a coffee table back in here, and we have a sectional so that we can just lay down.
I do like a casting couch in here.
The
that'd
idea,
be nice.
exactly. The idea is not to get rid of things, but to just be like, man, it'd be a real big, comfy sectional couch. And you touched me, and now I want to go back to chairs, and I want to go on the other side of the table now.
What is it? You want comfy chairs or you want a goddamn
Couch.
sectional in here? Make up your goddamn mind. One directly conflicts with the other.
If I can have one, I will have one. Which one do I get?
True. This room's not really like super big though. That's the only reason I don't really have
sectional.
a sectional in here. Yeah.
When we started, it was like two little couches in here, wasn't it? And like just the little thing in the middle.
We had a futon,
A
yeah.
futon, yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
I think like some good smoking chairs in here, that'd be pretty nice.
Mhm.
Some
Smoking
four
chair.
corner
It's like those little like
armchairs.
not rocking armchairs, you know, like the felt ones. Some of
like
them
a super
are felt.
tall.
Well, like, you know how we had the big kind of comfy couch armchair thing out in the black leather ones, whatever. We had like 3 of those in here. Whew, it'd be so comfy.
It's just so little in here.
It is.
So very little in here. My goal, and I don't have this on my list, but I would love to do what I want to do eventually is somehow find a bigger space, and I'd love to do just like a 45-degree like desk. You know what I'm saying? That like is straight and then curves, and then each of us can have like a corner of the desk, and then one camera can be on all of us. You know what I'm saying?
Like a news anchor style.
News anchor style, exactly like that. That's what I would. That's
Hear me out. Hear me out.
That's what I would love, and then nice comfy chairs.
We
for that.
knocked down this wall, combine the rooms.
I've thought about it. It's just
A little messy.
2-bedroom house for resale would drop the value. So
Definitely. Well, you put the wall back in eventually. I don't know how to do that. That's all I got, though.
all right, my next one in 2025. Oh, I gotta remember which one it was. I think I know. Yeah, 2025. I want to double our follower count.
Okay.
So
At least.
some number games.
Oops, I spelled followers wrong. I want to double the follower count, which is 179 right now.
So we want to get to 400.
My goal would be 320 something or whatever, double that is, but at least. It's gonna take a lot of like being annoying to people. It's gonna take a lot of sharing stuff on all sorts of things like YouTube. At some point, I want you guys to make a YouTube so that you can also upload like
Clips.
shorts and stuff to your YouTube of the podcast. And that's just 3 more places that people can see these podcast clips that I make. And so on and so forth. I think that would be very cool. And I think it's very doable because we're almost at 200 now, you know. So,
And I want to say is like you've been really helping out with Tanner having 3 different Twitch accounts.
yeah, I was going to say, man, we just wait through 2025 and Tanner might make 179
You're going
Twitch
to hit
accounts.
185 just by me, dog.
You got any more, Zach?
I thought of one as we're
Okay.
talking is
Let's hear it.
so you want to do the gaming. I would love to do Velocity Cooks
Oh, I like that.
because like your smoked wings were fucking delicious.
Thank you.
So
I appreciate it.
I don't know how we would be able to do that of like from the smoker of being able to look into
Yeah,
it.
I'd have to watch some
But
cooking podcasts and kind of see if I can find some inspiration because there's a lot of them out there. So like people make it work. It's just a matter of me looking to see how they do it, you know.
This is how we do.
And you're out, Tanner.
I'm out. Yep.
My last one. Easy, and we have before, but I want to get back to it. Having a solid stream schedule that I can post on the Twitch page and be like, hey, every single night or every single one of these nights, you know, we pick Wednesday, we pick Tuesday when you know you're going to stream, and we say, hey, every single Tuesday night, Tanner is going to be streaming Kingdom Hearts, and if he can't stream Kingdom Hearts, he's going to stream something else. You know what I'm saying? If your guys cancel on you,
Yeah.
we don't cancel the stream.
Just do
That way our followers know, like, hey, this is when they're live.
yeah, that was a huge marketing thing that I was looking up videos on was the consistency, which I want to say Mondays we've been pretty good with, Wednesdays we've been pretty good with, but
Yep.
our D&D podcast is
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like I said, the In Review podcast is going to do Sundays, which might bump into the D&D streams. We'll have to talk about that a little bit because nobody ever watches the D&D streams, unfortunately. And that's just a lot of work for me to set everything up just to not get any views. So it might be something that we just maybe have to do like for fun in our own time and not worry about streaming it. But we can talk about that further outside of the podcast. Yeah, that's all I got. So, to go over these lists one more time, we got Tanner's list. Special guest brings animal. Number 2, make lots of money for nice chairs. Number 3, replace Zach with Zac Efron.
Which is the key to our success.
Why
real.
did they need to switch me out though?
Spelling of your name, dude. Fucks everybody up.
Number 4, Food Pod with Escort.
I said sex worker, though.
And number 5, Couch Podcast.
Can you put Casting Couch podcast?
No, I sure can't.
Okay, damn it.
Zach's list. We have number 1, monthly themed shows. I like that. You know, holiday themes or just whatever theme, like, could be, you know, December, like a Christmassy themed show.
Yeah,
so
I
mean,
mean,
so
we've been
forth.
pretty good with that, but trying to get a little bit more.
Like the big ones, yeah.
A theme of the month. That's
February's coming for Valentine's Day, March and Irish, you know, St. Patty's Day, so on and so forth.
and tamales.
And tamales.
Tamales.
Number 2, find a sponsor. I like that a lot. I agree. It'd be nice to find a sponsor. Number 4, more charity. More charity streams, more charity donating our time to more charities, so on and so forth. Documenting it, I assume.
Helping the community, I think that would be
Yeah.
something fun. Again, we've got a lot of people that are
I
in our
agree.
group.
I agree. We are ranked 221 in video game podcasts.
We've
You know
gone
what I'm
up.
saying? It is what it is. No, it's always been 221.
Oh, I thought it was. Okay. I thought it was like 202 or something like that. So I was like, yeah, hell yeah. Moving on.
Number 4, the return of an MMA podcast. I like that. And then number 5, Velocity Cooks. Adding a cooking show.
With ends in serious burn injuries.
That's the end of Velocity. Like we all
we
just
do
get
it at the
severe
library?
burns.
It's guy with just like face bandages on Monday. He's like, so we're discontinuing the cooking show.
Hey, Kyle, where's your house at? You see that big pile of ash over there?
Big hole right there in the earth. Kyle's list is number 1, at least 2 marathon streams this year. I would love to see at least 2 of those, if not more, because that was very fun. And it didn't go as long or as dreadful as I thought it was, so I think I could probably take on more time playing. You know what I'm saying? Like do like 4 hours or something myself, and then that would cut down on how many people have to come in. That wouldn't be so bad. Number 2, attend a con, be it as guests or buying a booth and setting up like a little mini podcast booth with an open chair so that people can come sit in the chair, talk to us about their favorite things, and then move on to the next area.
That'd be fun. That'd be real fun.
I would love that.
Number 3, add a video game podcast. Velocity Gaming.
I just had a thought in my head, and I was like, just somebody comes and sit in the chair, and we just ask them like the most outlandish question as soon as they sit down. It's like, welcome to Velocity Entertainment. How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Okay, Theo Vaughn.
Or hear me out. We Drewski it, and the second they sit down, like, get this motherfucker
Get this motherfucker out of here.
He pissing me off. Something about this Boba Fett pissing me off, dude.
No, so I was watching Due Date last night with Tally, and like Zach Galifianakis like, so what's your favorite color? Where are you from? How old were you when you lost your virginity? Just outlandish shit. Like from there on, I'm like, we just as soon as they sit down,
I like
have
the
a list of
bloopers,
real
man.
fucked up questions.
I like the bloopers, man.
Between two ferns.
Yeah, between two ferns.
Yeah.
Where he's like, hey, I heard a rumor that personal questions make you very uncomfortable. Is that true? And what age were you when you had your first period?
Exactly. Yes. Oh, that'd be so much fun.
Number 3, the return of the video game, or the adding a video game TV show, Velocity Gaming, or Velocity Games. I haven't decided what I like more. Of course, adding a show, talking exclusively about video games, reviewing video games, and
So
talking
video
about
game lore, so Tanner can talk about Kingdom
Well, and
Hearts
yeah,
for
that
hours.
way, like we can't be like, oh well, we got a lot of news to get to, so I don't want to dive into this Final Fantasy tangent I'm going on. That show, fuck it, dude. Dig in. Tell me what you love about it. Go off. You know what I'm saying? Things like that.
Final Fantasy VIII card game. Let's talk about it.
Gwent. Why is Gwent better than The Witcher 4? You know what I'm saying? Or The Witcher 3?
Well, I mean, that's the thing is, Witcher 4 is coming out
I've
this
completed
year.
that game like 3 times, but I've never played Gwent once.
Jesse loves it. Like, it's his
I
favorite
just-
part of the game.
Isn't there like a video game just for that too?
There is.
I'm like, here's my thing: is like after playing Final Fantasy VIII's card game, I just don't like any other mini games anymore, other than Blitzball and Final Fantasy X. They just all suck now.
I like it.
I feel like you need to go on a tangent, which will be
Maybe I fucking
podcasted on Thursdays when Tanner talks about Final Fantasy mini
I'm doing
games.
I'm doing either Witcher or Kingdom Hearts tomorrow.
Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The return of movies in review, which is all but confirmed. To be starting with Rocky 1, likely As soon as I get a crew built, we'll try that Sunday. Yes, Tanner.
Do we do Rocky 1 through 5, Rocky Balboa, and then the Creed movies?
Yes. That is correct.
You just
Fucking
made his
go.
year.
He's like, fuck, man, that's badass.
That's
Fucking go.
8 weeks, right? 8 movies?
9.
Oh, yeah, Balboa's the
Balboa.
the sixth.
Balboa's
Oh.
the 6th, yeah.
unnumbered sixth one.
Which, I mean, I don't mind skipping that one.
Now we got to do it.
We'll talk about that later.
Is it above or below 5? We'll have to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Wait,
I
which
didn't
one?
hear no bell. You know?
Oh, that was
That's all I'm,
5?
all I'm saying is I didn't hear no
God, that
bell.
was such a bad movie.
That's because
You
they
go
put,
from
that's 'cause
Stockton
they
to
put a real
Cold War.
boxer in it.
Number 5, double our followers. We currently have 179 followers. I would like to double that by the end of 2025. It's definitely doable. It's going to be work. We need to get out there. We need to share clips of the show. We need to share links of the show. And we all need to do our part to make sure that we're
I mean, I've got a
making it seen.
I've got a YouTube with like 1 video on there.
No, there you
If
go.
that helps you out. Like,
Kyle made an unhappy face there for a second.
yeah.
No, it's just because I need a new webcam for Zach. It just
Oh.
keeps freezing every couple of seconds.
Do you
but
hear me out though? Like mine doesn't do that, right?
yours
Do you ever
doesn't
think
either.
it's just his face?
I mean, maybe. He's got that Medusa style face. And then 6 and last, I want to set a solid stream schedule so that we can update it on the Twitch page. Things like 8:30 every Wednesday, we are streaming a Pokemon game or a team game, I should just say, because it could be Pokemon Snap in the future. You know what I'm saying? It could be something else would be fun. You know, I'm sure we could think of other fun things that would be.
So, can we do some Pal World?
Power World could be fun. That's a little less like past the paddle-y, though. You know what
No,
I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Like at least with
A little
Pokemon,
more, one overseer for the plantation type thing,
they don't really
would you
jive
like that?
together. You know.
What?
We did not both just say what at the same. What?
But those are our lists, guys. Let us know what you think about these goals. I think they're pretty manageable goals. I think they're within reason. Maybe without Tanner's like porn star. that one's like, maybe not that
No, the
one.
thing is, I kind of like the hot wing style. Let's hop in a vehicle. Let's eat some potatoes and talk about
Streams on the go.
how is-
The other thing
how's
too is
anal?
if we trusted DoorDash more, we would DoorDash something from every place and it all gets here at once.
Then they gotta fight, dude. Fight for the tip.
Oh, dude.
Like, here's a $20 tip. All the DoorDashers fight, dude. Winner gets the tip. Tell me that doesn't get 2 billion views on.
Sharks, we're here with this idea. Please. We're offering 50% of our company.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the show today. We are cutting in at about an hour and 15. That's a good little chonky episode. Not chonky, but good episode. About normal.
It's thick.
I appreciate you guys for coming up with ideas and good ideas. I like these a lot. Let's do what we can to try and make sure that we.
even his.
He's got a couple of ones that I don't hate.
Yeah, fuck you, Zach.
Like special guest brings an animal is fun, but like if it's like a cat
How much
Snakes.
things would we actually
or like
get
one of
done?
those little monkeys.
little sugar gliders?
Yeah, you know.
Hell fucking yeah, brother.
That would be
You
dope.
say that like it's cute stuff till Zach's over here fucking getting choked out by a boa, but then he nuts too. Best fucking content we've ever had, dude. Get out of my face. All right. And that is the show.
Ladies
all
and
right?
gentlemen, go to twitch.tv/velocitypod where you can go to subscribe to the podcast. You can follow the podcast and you can interact with us live in the chat. It's a lot of fun. Clearly. If you're more of an audio podcast listener, that's okay too. You can go to Spotify or Apple Podcasts where you can type in Velocity Entertainment and you can find over 200 episodes of content to watch and enjoy. I promise you, it's all pretty much just as unhinged as all of this. It's crazy. Some days we're hyped up on energy. Other days it's been a long day at work. We work full-time jobs and then come here to do this. So some days we're a little bit less energetic, but that's okay. We try and keep it fun for you guys. Twitch.tv/VelocityPods where you need to go to subscribe to that. Tell your friends. Drop a subscription. Come check us out on Tuesdays where Tanner's going to be playing Kingdom Hearts and or any other games in case his crew bounces out on him. And on Wednesdays, we will be playing Pokemon Emerald starting this Wednesday. It's a lot of fun. They're going to start a brand new game, a brand new Nuzlocke, with some twists and turns and surprises that they might not expect. We love you guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you Wednesday for sure. You'll probably see Tanner Tuesday. We love you guys. Stay nerdy.